Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me today is Mike Henry.
Welcome back.
We are going to do AEW All Elite Wrestling on March 4th. There you go. So, what's the start?
AEW kicks off with the new heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose.
And who comes to crash the party?
It was none other than the former heavyweight champion of the world, Chris Jericho.
The former Le Champion.
That's him.
Along with the Inner Circle behind him. Everybody.
They're all pissed because Jericho wants his title back.
Also with new merch. They got a cross with the Inner Circle members' skulls. I'm like, what the hell? Does it look like something from freaking, Yeah, I'll let it go. It's a call. Alright.
Like I said, Jon Moxley kicked off the show.
But to say it looked like something from One Piece. With the skulls. And from what I remember, it would be Chris Jericho, who's personally said he would take off 30 days leaves of absence. Now, doubled it and said 60 days of absence if Jon Moxley came out of that arena in one piece. Hold up. I'll be right back. He keeps calling me. And we're back. I had to call him on this phone through Messenger. That's the fun part about Messenger. Okay. Keep going.
We left off with Jon Moxley kicking off AEW, but then he gets interrupted by the Inner Circle.
Yeah, we saw that.
As you were saying.
Yeah, because the fact that he was going to take 60 days off if
you walk out on your own tonight. Moss, don't forget, I always got a plan, and you're not as smart as you think you are.
Yeah, and he's milking it saying he cheated, but he cheated more than anything with him and his Inner Circle.
And then Moss is saying, Chris, I'm going to do exactly what I did Saturday at Revolution on pay-per-view in Chicago, and this time, I'm going to send you packing for 60 days.
Yep.
So,
we'll have to wait and see.
Fiery.
Yeah, buddy.
Nobody wants Chris Jericho to retain. If anyone deserves to be the face of the AEW franchise, it's Moxley.
Yep. Next.
The opening match was Boom Boom, and you won't believe who made its first ever AEW appearance. CM Punk's old friend, Cole.
That was weird. I heard that too.
Yeah. Making an appearance, CM Punk's old friend and rival, Colt Cabana.
Apparently, he was on the AEW pay-per-view Revolution in the kickoff show. Because I missed that. But I did get to watch it, the after show on special edition of AEW
Dark Order.
After Dark.
Is that your mama?
That's the neighbor's kid. What was up?
Welcome back.
Yeah, it was a neighbor's kid playing with our cat. That's outdoors.
The next one, like I said, Colt Cabana making his AEW appearance.
Tagging up with his old friends that he's known for a long time, the members of SCU!
Christopher Daniels, Frank Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky.
Yeah.
Against the Dark Order.
Still mysterious as to who this individual is. But we'll get to that after the match results in. Who won this match, my brother?
The winner of this match, you see, the Dark Order are the number one ranked tag team in AEW, according to Mr. Starbuzz, Tony Schiavone.
I don't encourage her.
Dr. Britt Baker.
Don't encourage her.
More on her in a moment.
Yeah, we'll get there in a moment.
After some classic catch wrestling, Colt took down Grayson with head scissors. The Dark Order swarmed Colt until Colt finally got the tag and SCU evened up the odds.
Yeah, buddy.
Silver isolated Daniels while the Dark Order began to work over CD in their quarter. Grayson stomped down on Daniels' chest, then tagged Silver in, who gave some wicked forearms to the fallen angel. As the beatdown continued, Evil Uno shouted, "You should have joined, Chris. You should have joined." A all-out melee broke out between both teams. SCU teamed out with Evil Uno. Daniels took flight with a top shooter on Grayson. Cabana came in and got the pinfall victory via the Chicago Skyline and the Superman finisher.
Yeah.
And after that, Uno was pissed.
Yep.
Going, no, this is not how it was supposed to go. When the Exalted One arrives, heads will roll.
And you can barely see his lips through that mask.
He was pissed because he can't believe that his team got their asses whooped.
Yeah, and also I made a mistake. I did this for the forearms.
Yeah.
I forgot. Wait, this is the forearms. This right here is a forearm. This is the arm. This is the forearm. In which case, on commentary, they were alongside
Good old JR and Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Thank you, Excalibur.
And what was his name again?
Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, those three would be on commentary, and one of them would actually say that we don't even know who this Extigus one, or whatever you want to call it, the leader of the Dark Order, male or female.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after the match, after he lost and saying that the Exilic one is going to be upset, he is not going to be happy. It's a he. So, we'll have to wait and see.
Next, like I just mentioned ago, Dr. Britt Baker joined the commentary team for the next match in the AEW Women's Division between Big Swole and the librarian Leva Bates.
Giving him a nice cup of coffee the way he likes it. He's all happy, like, oh, thank you. He does not see what Excalibur and good old JR sees, like,
Mr. Starbucks.
What? It's coffee. Yeah, turn it around.
Mr. Starbucks.
She's smiling.
I always call him Mr. Starbucks.
Yeah, because he used to work there.
Yeah. When she dropped that big bombshell in Chris Jericho's trip.
Yep.
Remember, it was a trip where it is.
It was on Chris Jericho's cruise.
Yeah, River Cruise. Yeah, that.
Next.
That's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
What happened in the...
sorry.
I know, we almost did. I was like, wait, were we talking about the librarian?
Yeah, the librarian Leva Bates hit Big Swole with a hardcover book and then a backstabber, but Big Swole made short work of Leva with a head kick,
Big Swole,
a cutter, and then with a finisher, Dirty Dancing with a 3 count.
Yeah. Who was the winner?
Yeah, Big Swole made short with Leva, so that means said Big Swole got the job done.
Cedric Alexander's wife and baby mama. Mm-hmm. Woohoo!
Next, now let's talk about Cody Rhodes and his business attire.
Hey.
The American Nightmare who came up flat against that jackass MJF, Maurice Jacob Fryman.
And he was trying to call him out, but instead we would see somebody who we know is going to have trouble with WWE.
A big surprise.
WWE Hall of Famer legend, none other than
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Got that new intro too with the freaking music and the you see the snake and going like, whoa, damn!
I'm like, what the hell is Jake?
I'm about to say, who is this? Is this MJF or someone?
No.
Wait,
but
what?
You guys yourself, what the hell is Jake Roberts doing here? What the hell is he doing in AEW?
He loves wrestling, and he literally said 20 years coming out of this, and he's going to bring in somebody, his associate, that he's going to be backing that's going to ruin Cody's life and take over this business. He didn't say take over everything like the freaking OVE does, but to know that someone as great and influential as him is backing somebody and we don't know who it is. Ooh, this is going to be good when the reveal of who it is going to be. Ooh, we thought that Cody Rhodes was not going to be having any competition after his loss against Chris Jericho and MJF. But now we got somebody new. Oh, that just makes it salivate to know what flavor it's going to be. Woo! You ready? Next.
Next up.
What are your thoughts on that, too?
First, I gotta feel bad for Cody because I thought he had MJF right where he belongs, but instead...
Dynamite diamond ring. Pow!
Son of a jackass MJF and his tall, tough guy, Wardlow. Well, like I said, I want to see a rematch between Cody and MJF, but instead...
Nope, we got Mysterious Person.
Next, the Bastard Path, formerly known as Neville, versus Chuck Taylor with Trent and Orange Cassidy.
In this match, it would be pretty much one way on Pac. Even though he put up one hell of a fight, it would be none other than Pac who wins the match by his Viva submission. In which case, we would then see again. It's like a twisted yin yang. The baby faces are going heel on this guy, outnumbering him, and then comes Lucha House Party.
The Death Triangle. That's what
yeah, Lucha Bros.
Lucha Bros.
Got the first word right, but the second word, I'm like, caramba. And I like these guys. And they would announce that they would be forming a faction known as the Death Triangular. And I cannot speak Spanish. I thought it was something else. He's like, I need to learn Spanish. Dang it, I need to learn Spanish. But to know that these three are a heel faction that literally, they could take over. Those three, the Lucha Bros as well as Pac, the bastard. Ooh.
And that's why they call themselves the Death Triangle. I'm like, what the hell?
We also got news that they will be in action next week in a 6-man tag.
On the March 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And then we got in a video record earlier in the night, Shawn Spears and Tessa Blanchard's daddy, Tully Blanchard, said they're still searching for the perfect tag team partner for Spears. Hashtag search for Spears.
Yep.
Next, QT Monster accompanied by Cody's wife Brandy and the neutral Cody's brother Dustin Rhodes versus the Inner Circles.
The Natural,
excuse me. The Natural.
I was
Dustin,
like, wait, what?
I
know. I do that too. You and Xavier and me, we do it too.
Yeah. Versus the Inner Circles, Big Hurt, Jake Hager with Santana and Ortiz at ringside.
Yep. Let me see.
I'm trying to scroll it down. QT Marshall accompanied by Brandy and Dustin versus the Inner Circle's Big Hurt.
Yep. Big Hurt. Jake Hager.
Mm-hmm.
I still
That's
go,
his nickname.
No, I still call him by Jack Swaggers half the time. But nonetheless, in this match, it was pretty good. But sadly, Jake Hager puts in his famous MMA submissioner. What's it called?
The buckshot Larry.
You went too far down.
Hold on. You say Jake Hager?
Yeah. You put him in a sleeper or triangle hold or something like
arm
that.
Triangle. But Hager tossed him across the ring and locked in the standing arm triangle to put QT to sleep.
Yep.
It was the standing arm triangle.
Inner Circle for the win.
And then that was not enough because Dustin Rhodes ran in trying to break up Hager's hold, but the rest of the Inner Circle disciples decided to triple team Dustin Rhodes until Dustin's brother Cody ran out to help Dustin and QT.
Power slam.
Cody was taking care of business until he was hit from behind.
With a chair from
Matt Jackson.
Yep.
To join the fray to help.
No. Matt Jackson came to his aid. The one who hit Cody in the back was Ortiz.
Santana, Ortiz, and Hager were hammering Cody, but then Matt Jackson joined the fray to help.
One half of the Young Bucks, Nick, his younger brother, is nowhere to be seen. Mainly because of injury from the previous night.
He super kicked Ortiz Santana, stood toe-to-toe with Hager, punched him down to one knee. Jackson ran into the ropes, but Hager fight back.
Until
Hangman Page slowly strolled out with a drink in hand. A beer, that is.
Yep, he's got a beer.
In a corner and started clobbering Santana and Ortiz, then used the buckshot Larry to pound Hager.
Yeah, he had to put his his plastic cup on the edge, on top of the pole, and then he starts going wailing on him.
And after that, Hangman Page gave the obscene gesture to Matt Jackson and then left to grab some beers from the ringside fans.
Yep. And he even stuck the middle finger in.
Like, fuck you.
In front of Matt. They still got some issues in the Elite. He wants to leave. He wants to leave the faction known as the Elite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then finally, the tag team match between former lead champion Chris Jericho and his mascot Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin and the AEW heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Moxley. Well, the match was supposed to get started, but then things would get out of hand.
Up in the area where people would walk in and shop all the stuff, and including the food, we would see a small section, just 3 luchadors, assaulting Jon Moxley and pulling him into that area, and they would be revealed I don't know why they wore the masks. It would be
who the hell? Who are the rest? Who are these bastards?
It would be Jake Hager, Big Hurt. It would be the Pride and Powerful Santana and Ortiz once again.
The Inner Circle again.
Yep. I don't know why they put in a spin on it for the masks, black, red, and blue.
And then Chris Jericho smiled like, "Was this part of the plan?"
Yeah,
was this part of the plan?
They just continuously wail on him, beat him, kick him, throw him, throw trash on him, hit the trash can on him.
I cannot believe that.
And John Moxley won't go down. I'm like, yeah, get him again. Hit him in the nuts.
He kept fighting.
Hit him in the face.
He kept
poke their eyes.
He kept fighting, but it was too much numbers game.
Yep, and then even worse when he put him in the sleeper, just like he did QT Marshall earlier. And then he just waited until there was no more fighting him. John Moxley is just laid out, and then apparently in the ring while this is all going on, Darby just straight up says, let's make this match. It's a 2-on-1 handicap between Sammy Guevara and the former Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
And according to Tony Schiavone, Darby Allin has to take on both men by himself, apparently. So it'll be a handicap. As the bell rang, Darby blasted Sammy with a shotgun dropkick. Momentum shifted as Sammy used a running knee to strike on Darby. Right on target, Jericho tagged in and gave Darby a back suplex. Doc Samson tended to Moxley in the arena concourse while the Inner Circle left him to walk to the ringside area to watch Jericho and Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho sat down deep with the walls of Jericho on Darby. Jericho had to break the hold when Darby finally grabbed the bottom rope. Jericho pushed Darby to the outside and Hager snuck in a few kicks.
Yep, the referee was knocked out at one point and it was just bedlam.
Distraction. Darby smashed Jericho with a fiery forearms, but let champion hurl Darby over the ringside barrier. Back in the ring, Jericho dropped Darby with a stalling vertical suplex. Jericho and Sammy laughed at Darby, posing in unison, and then taunting him.
Oh yeah, when they're laying down. And then Chris Jericho gets in there like this.
Darby desperately needed a tab, but this was basically a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Yep.
But then Darby started to make a big comeback. Rallied back and clotheslined Jericho over the top rope, then sacrificed his own body and jumped through the ropes to the outside onto Jericho.
With the coffin drop.
But unfortunately for Darby, he had taken a lot of punishment by this point, and Sammy capitalized on this. He picked up Darby and panicked him to the mat, and even managing to kick him on the way down.
Yep.
Jericho tapped in and dished out forearms to Darby, and once again, Darby fought back. Jericho went for the lion salt, but Darby lifted his knees, knocking the wind out of Jericho. Darby tagged. Well, he tagged himself near the coffin drop to the Inner Circle on the outside of the ring. Then he followed up with a stunner on Sammy, and then another coffin drop for a near fall. He lost himself to the outside onto Jericho, but Jericho countered with a juice of bat just as Darby was mid-flight. Sammy Guevara was the one that pinned Darby for the win. I believe that's time call.
And we're back.
As I left off by saying the Inner Circle celebrated in the ring, and then an injured Moxley appeared at the top of the entrance ramp, breaking free from Doc Samson.
Yeah.
Mox hit a paradigm shift on Sammy before Hager took Mox out. And once again, the numbers game continued. The Inner Circle outnumbered Mox, and they powerbombed Mox right off the table.
Moxley.
Yeah, Moxley. That's what Moxley take it big.
Yeah, because he came back with a chair.
And then, right before AEW came to an end, good old JR had those final words, "My God, what has the Inner Circle done to the champion? The Inner Circle has never been more dangerous."
Yeah, T-Money was saying something about that, dude. He was saying that Chris Jericho was wanting to take a leave of absence for his tour and stuff. I was like, what?
Just wait till T-Money.
Well, then, if that didn't happen, then what the heck? I guess he had to change plans then. Any more?
That's it.
You 2 cents?
I cannot believe that Chris Jericho would set up a bogus plan to make sure that Moxley doesn't team with Darby Allin. Trash bump.
Yeah, that was an insult. He had trash thrown on him.
And then the rest of the Inner Circle Divers want to thanks doing Chris Jericho's bidding. this war is far from over between Moxley and the Inner Circle.
No, it's not. And Darby's in it, mixed into it thanks to Sammy Guevara.
So now we got the Inner Circle's Chris
I'm
Jericho.
still laughing because he's from Houston, Texas.
So Inner Circle's got Jericho, Guevara, Santana, Ortiz. So now we got a 5-on-2 situation.
Man, watch those numbers go up.
So Moxley's got Darby Allin, but who are the other three?
Right now we got the fact that the Natural has issues with Jake Hager, and Cody just gotten mixed into it. Cody Rhodes.
Well, who's gonna even the odds? Who's gonna nail all 5 members of the?
Oh yeah, and he just made him test out QT Marshall. So I think that's your 3 right there.
So we got QT Marshall.
Oh, and let's not forget the Hangman Adam Page, as well as
Kenny Omega. Was Kenny Omega? Has Kenny Omega had issues with this?
No, I didn't see Kenny Omega or Nick Jackson. What the heck?
I don't know.
Where are they?
No,
they weren't in this episode.
There's no word.
They must have been injured.
I was asking, has Kenny Omega faced the Inner Circle?
Oh yeah, Kenny Omega's got that freaking shoulder injury that was messed up again during that match at Revolution.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Has he faced Chris Jericho? Because I'm like,
yeah, he has.
Yeah,
in Japan Wrestling.
I'm trying to remember who's had their issues with the Inner Circle. Because who's gonna team with Moxley?
Who hasn't?
Who has? I mean, you got Moxley, you got Allen.
Well, I guess Bunny and the Butcher and MJF as well as the Dark Order
who's gonna
have no problem with them.
Who's gonna join forces with Moxley and Allen? Because somebody's better nail all 5 members of the Inner Circle.
Yeah, we're gonna find out next Wednesday. In which case, anything less?
That's it.
Let's end this video.
Hold on. Did we do shout-outs or no?
Oh yeah, thank you. Shout out to our remaining Heaven Monsters podcast members. We got Xavier Hill, Mike Henry right here, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below, as always. And a remaining shout out, and I gotta get this right because there's so many people here. We got Renee, Farrell, T-Money, Chris Petrie, and Delvin. Yeah, I got it right that time.
Alright.
So, with that said, you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit the subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heaven Monsters podcast. I'm SergDragon. This is Mike Henry.
Coming up next, Impact.
Yeah, I gotta finish watching that first. All right, bye. Peace.